And so with Yoga Nidra, and it's particularly with Gong Nidra, what we're doing, we're placing ourselves in a highly receptive state of suggestibility, auto-suggestibility, where we can suggest to ourselves what we want to experience and do and how to heal. And the things that are supporting that process is the sound of a voice to guide you and the sound of the gong to take you deeper into that experience. So when we're using Yoga Nidra, we are going through this process from the physical to the bliss, to unification. The sound itself, and also the nature of Yoga Nidra, how it takes us through these different levels, through body awareness, through breath awareness, through sensory and emotional awareness, finally through guided meditation, visualization awareness, and then finally into that bliss, that place of self. If you've had Yoga Nidra sessions, you know what typically happens is that there's a relaxation that occurs initially. There is a little guidance to get you down into that relaxed, receptive state. Then there's usually a sense of body awareness, the body itself, the physical form, the different areas of the body, being aware of the body, your physical body. From that point, Yoga Nidra takes us below the physical body into the energy body, or through the breath body, through breath awareness. Feeling the breath move in and move out. So now we're going from the gross to the subtle. We're going on the journey inward. And then Yoga Nidra, after we have that breath awareness, it takes us down to the next level of what I call sensory awareness or emotional awareness, where we become aware of the feelings, or the things we feel, in our bodies, and things we feel in our lives. And that's the third level that the Nidra takes us into, with imagery, with guidance, with contrasting things, with being aware of certain states like hot and cold and light and heavy, where you get in that sensory realm and guiding, and we're maintaining that degree of consciousness while in a very relaxed state, almost removed from all sensory input except for sound. And that is the key here. In Yoga Nidra, what we do, we remove all the other sensory input, ideally, except for sound. They have discovered that the perception of sound, the hearing, is the most subtle and the last sense that we have as we transition from life to death. When you're actually moving in transition and you're leaving this world behind, the last sense that leaves you is the ability to hear. So the point of this being is that the hearing state, the listening state, without any of the other senses, is where we get to tap into the most subtle form of ourselves. And sound itself is the most subtle form of healing. There are a lot of ways we heal. We heal through food, through herbs, the earth. We hear the very gross forms of what we put into our bodies. That's one way we heal. We heal through the water element. We have the fluids we drink, another way of healing. We heal through sunlight and the light that comes into our lives, another way of healing. We heal through the breath, the energy that we breathe in and out. But the fifth way, the most subtle way, is through the healing of sound, the carrying of energy through sound. And so with Yoga Nidra, and it's particularly with Gong Nidra, what we're doing, we're placing ourselves in a highly receptive state of suggestibility, auto-suggestibility, where we can suggest to ourselves what we want to experience and do and how to heal. And the things that are supporting that process is the sound of a voice to guide you and the sound of the gong to take you deeper into that experience.